It's Saturday, folks, so you know what that means. Syndicate Championship Wrestling brings to you another episode of Saturday Showdown. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, bringing to you some of the hardest hitting fake virtual fighting this side of the internets. We have a good show for here to you tonight, but I'm not going to talk. I'm going to keep going. We're going to get down to the ring right now to start the show. As we see Miller in the ring currently, and man oh man, it is the man, self-proclaimed man.
And his opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 215 pounds, Prixne Youngblood.
Prixne Youngblood coming down to the ring tonight to again try to get his try to add to his victory total this year. As last week he was supposed to have a match against the Strong Style champion Cartier, but that match got thrown out due to the interruption by Bruce Stubbs. Speaking of which, those two men will meet here later on tonight to determine who gets to call the stipulation for the Strong Style title match on Malice in Wonderland. I don't know why I said on. I meant to say at. But I know this young man, Prixne Youngblood, is adamant to be on the show as well. Looks like he's going to have to go through young Miller here tonight, courtesy of Greenland Calls. Bell is rung, and here we go. Miller going for the leg kicks and the strikes early. Oh! Now Prixne trying to get some offense in this match. Not going to take Miller off, but Miller with a headlock takedown. Of course, I hadn't seen Prixne in this outfit here in a minute. It's good on the kid. You see Miller is trying to slow down the fight, but no, Prixne finally showing those technical ring ability that him and his father are known for. But Prixne, oh, look at this. Miller reverses. And now, but Prixne, of course, traps the arm. This is some technical know-how here. Didn't think Miller had it in him, but Prixne showing that he definitely has that know-how here. Trying to wrench back on the arm of Miller here, but Miller can't get out, and Prixne just slams him down. Now Prixne's got a collar and elbow tie up again. He's got Miller, but Miller showing that strength, getting Prixne off him. Now Miller trying to go, oh, what a super kick to the jaw. But oh, what a knee to the jaw. And a moonsault for Prixne. We got it covered. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. Miller wisely rolling out of the ring, getting some space between them two. And Prixne showing for the crowd, and Miller cutting them off. Look at this, showboating. Oh, gets him a knee to the stomach from Miller. Ernest Miller here. Oh, that kick to the chest. He is locked in this match. Prixne getting sent to the ropes. And oh, what a arm drag from Miller. Prixne trying to again slow down Miller by any pace. And Prixne tossing Miller out. Prixne got that look in his eye. What's he thinking here, Prixne? Tope suicida from Prixne, and it hits. And now Prixne with these elbows. You hear the crowd loving it, chanting, "This is awesome." With Prixne with the high flying, taken to the skies. Miller not having that. Trying to stop the little onslaught that Prixne presented. Now with a knee drop to the chest. Ref's count is up to 4. You know these men are going to try to take advantage as much as they can. But you know the count is up to 10. Right now the ref is up to 6, and Miller's the first person back in the ring. Prixne out here flipping and dipping, and Prixne is back in the ring. Miller putting Prixne against the ropes. Miller out. Elbows to the lower back. And now Miller, oh my God, what a lung blower. Miller's got Prixne center of the ring. Miller's to the top rope. What's he thinking? Miller, fist drop. Fist drop connects. And now Miller trying to think of his next move. Took too long though. Prixne scouted that and pushed him off. And now Prixne dragging Miller to the corner. What's Prixne thinking here? Prixne gets sent to the corner. But look at the athleticism from Prixne. Ducks the clothesline. Hits with a clothesline of his own. And Prixne is hyped up. Prixne is hyped up. Look at this. Rock bottom. Rock bottom from Prixne. And now Prixne. Can he get it locked in? He locks in the sharpshooter. Will this be enough? The ref is trying to check on Miller. Will this be enough? No. Prixne just lets go. That was an interesting move from Prixne. Now Prixne telling Miller to get up out of his move, and hits a Meteora, slamming him to the ground. But look at this, the most electrifying move in digital sports entertainment. It's the People's Moonsault. The People Moonsault hits, and we got a cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Prixne Youngblood. Prixne, of course, was actually, I thought, getting worked earlier in the match from the technical surprise from Ernest Miller. And now, but Prixne, of course, kept the pressure on. But of course, it is that showboating there that gets Prixne in trouble from time to time, as Miller was able to capitalize with a knee to the gut. You saw Miller continuing his offensiveness here with that fist drop. But this was the turn of the match here. Prixne catching Miller off guard with that backflip out of nowhere with athleticism, ducking his clothesline, only to get hit with a clothesline of his own to Miller. And Prixne picking Miller up, hitting that rock bottom into that Meteora, getting all of it, and getting the cover from the People's Moonsault for the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Prixne Youngblood.
Prixne Youngblood continues to add to his win total, only with the 1 loss here earlier this year, and that was his rematch for the television championship against Diaz Tatum earlier this year. Now, Prixne, a man with, I don't know what's next for the young man, but I know we will see here soon, coming down the road. But folks, we're gonna keep this going, as up next, we have Champagne Knight taking on Kennedy Turner of the Awakening. Folks, that match is coming up right now. Let's head back down to the ring. The champ coming out first tonight. Champagne Knight, of course, coming out here first. Has to make her grandiose entrance.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, the SCW Women's World Wrestling Champion, Champagne Knight.
But, of course, she knows while she has a little match here tonight, she knows she has a bigger opponent in front of her, coming for that SCW Women's World Championship, as she will face Evie EVE at Malice in Wonderland. Malice in Wonderland coming out June 13th, Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. I know that's gonna be a big, stiff competition here, as both those women have faced off each other before, but EVE gave Champagne Knight a run for her money. Meanwhile, this young lady here is looking to give the champ a run for her money as well.
And her opponent, representing the Alliance from Detroit, Michigan, the Bombshell Kennedy Turner.
Miss Kennedy is coming down to the ring, and of course, she has literally been trying to gain some momentum here in the women's division, and with a victory tonight, if she's able to do so, will do a huge help in her path to becoming world champion. I know she's looking forward to it. And this would be a huge statement win. She's able to beat Champagne Knight here tonight before Champagne's big match at Malice. Who knows? If Kennedy wins, I don't see why she wouldn't be the next person in line to take on the Women's World Champion right after Malice. But you know, Champagne Knight's not gonna go down without a fight here. Here we go, bell is rung, and Champagne just comes out of the gate, firing on all cylinders. Oh wow, Champagne goes for that punch and gets missed right there. And oh my God, what the hell? Kennedy just bounces off the ropes. What I can only assume is a headbutt. Look at this. Oh, what a knee and a clothesline from Kennedy Turner. Now Kennedy, again, aggressive offense from Kennedy Turner. Kennedy hitting Champagne with that knee there. Now the two ladies are still going back and forth, collar and elbow tie up there. And now Kennedy with a reversal. He's got Champagne. Champagne's trying to find a way out of this. Now Kennedy, still grappling that arm and locking in. Kennedy's got the champ down on one knee. Look at this, Kennedy with an arm drag. Oh, but the pump kick from Champagne Knight. She couldn't use her arm there, but she used all of that foot. Now Kennedy's slamming the knee. Look at this. What's Kennedy thinking? Oh! Dumps the head, and we got her covered. Look at the pose. One. No, kick out at one. That was a very interesting pose from the world champ there. And now Champagne getting pushed back by Kennedy. Duck that punch. Now Kennedy's getting bounced to the ropes, and Champagne misses, and Kennedy, oh my God, rolling. Oh my God, the combination from Kennedy Turner. But Champagne Knight's bringing the offense, and so is Kennedy. The bombshell is going off here. Look at this. Oh, just plants. Kennedy plants the champ. This could be her time. Kennedy's got to go for the wait. Kennedy's looking to try to go for another move here, but no, Champagne reverses. Kennedy should have just went for the pin, but instead tried to put away Champagne Knight a little too early. Trying to hit it with another move and just lost that opportunity. Kennedy's gonna have to gain that second win back. Because once Champagne Knight gets going, she's gonna be hard to stop. Champagne Knight, again, getting sent to the ropes. Champagne tried to go for that knee, no. Kennedy dodges. Champagne just gets out of the way. Champagne throwing Kennedy to the corner. But look at this. Oh! introduces Kennedy Turner to that center turnbuckle. And now the world champ is telling Kennedy to get on her feet. And look at this kick to the back. Oh, Nightfall DDT. And now Kennedy, slow to get up. Champagne, last call. Last call hits. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Champagne Knight. What a quick victory for the world champ. And what the hell? That's EVE. EVE staring down Champagne, and Champagne startled. She doesn't know what to do here, but it looks like EVE's not coming here to fight. She's just looking to send a message that in 2 weeks, it is on. Man, oh man. Folks, that is going to be a hell of a women's title match. Those two women, super strong in that, and that can definitely be the equivalent of a female hoss fight. And I can't wait to see that, man. I can't wait to see that. Speaking of which, the next match coming up here tonight, of course, our impromptu main event as everyone's favorite Rudo, their favorite bad guy, Adrian Angel, takes on the SCW World Champion in a non-title match as he looks to take on Reese Price one-on-one here tonight. That is our main event. But coming up next, this match has title implications as the winner of this match gets to choose the stipulation for Malice in Wonderland for the strong style title, as we will see Bruce the Axe Stubbs take on the SCW Strong Style Champion, Antoine Cartier. Folks, that match is coming up right now. Let's head down to the ring. This match is happening tonight is because these two have not been able to stop fucking fighting. So now that's our beloved GM Ian Jacobs. His words, not mine, folks. He decided that one of these men tonight in a regular match will face each other, but the winner of this match gets to pick the stipulation for their title match at Malice. Now, typically the Strong Style title has its own set of rules, but it looks like an exception will be made as Antoine Cartier enters first. And of course, him and Stubbs have been going back and forth. Both men are trying to beat the hell out of each other before they even get to Malice. And now I know Cartier is just waiting, itching to get his hands on Stubbs.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 266 pounds, Bruce the Axe Stubbs. Again,
you see Bruce Stubbs coming down to the ring. These two have been beating the hell out of each other for the previous few weeks here. You can roll the clip as to what's been going on, as these two men have just been one shot after another attacking one another, and tonight that could end the culmination here as you see Bruce Stubbs coming down to the ring. And wait a minute, Cartier, oh! Cartier with an axe handle off the just off the stairs, and he's just not even waiting for the match to start. Cartier's going right after him. He remembered what happened last week. And now Cartier is just teeing off on Bruce Stubbs, not even giving Stubbs a chance to take off his jacket and his chains. Cartier is not having any of this. If you remember, Cartier was supposed to have this match with Prixne Youngblood last week. That match got interrupted by Bruce Stubbs, and now Cartier is not even waiting to start the match, and Stubbs finally looking to get some offense in, protecting himself on the outside, and the crowd is not loving that. Stubbs looking to drop that elbow. No! What a drop kick from Stubbs. I mean, two Stubbs, excuse me. The edible is hitting. Now, both men are in the ring and the bell is rung. Here we go. With the bell actually ringing. Look at Stubbs with that DDT to Cartier. And now, geez, Stubbs is able to take off his chains and his jacket. And now Stubbs is teeing off on Cartier in the corner. Ref, get the hell out of the way, I can't see. And Stubbs, again, the man who wins this match has all the momentum going into Malice in Wonderland. They'll be able to pick the stipulation for their match at Malice. Look at the strength of Bruce Stubbs. That power slam in the center of the ring. Stubbs has been beating the life out of a strong style champion over the course of these few weeks. And now Stubbs trying to show that he is still the toughest SOB here in SCW. And now look at these two men going back and forth. Look at this, man. Stubbs got Cartier back in the corner, but Cartier finally defended himself. Cartier, oh! With a Russian forearm. Leaping forearm taking Stubbs out, and Stubbs, no! Jawbreaker. Stubbs sending no. Reversal from Cartier. Cartier drop down. Drop down again. And another forearm. Looking up at Stubbs, unfazed by it. Sends Cartier to the ropes. Oh! Teeth knocker. Delivered. And Stubbs waiting for it. Stubbs got it locked in. Got him on his shoulder. This could mean ego check. We got to cover. 1, 2, no! Cartier kicks out. Cartier kicks out. And the crowd is loving this. They're cheering on Cartier. But the daddy Maine is not having any of that. And headbutting the hand of Cartier. And Cartier fighting back. Cartier hyping himself up with that strong right hand, and Cartier hitting the ropes. Oh! Look at that! And we got a cover. 1, 2, no! It was a punt kick into or penalty kick into that. Oh, wait a minute! Gold standard! We got the cover. 1, 2, no! Kick at it too by Stubbs. Standing out of nowhere. And now Cartier with that elbow drop. No, Stubbs gets out of the way. What the hell is Stubbs getting up? Look at the knee from Stubbs, and Stubbs hyped up. Stubbs sending Cartier to the ropes. Oh! Knee to the gut. We got to cover. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. And now we got another cover, but this, what the hell? Stubbs with his feet on the ropes, no, and the ref catches him. The ref catches him. And now Stubbs plants, just planting Cartier. And it does not bode well for the SCW Strong Style Champion. Look at this, Stubbs. Trying to put it in, he's got the Boston Crab locked in. And that is a precarious position for the referee, and I think Stubbs agrees. That's why he lets go of the maneuver. Stubbs with a clothesline, sending Cartier to the mat. Stubbs looking to end it right here. Stubbs kicking Cartier, picking him up for one more ego down. No! Reversal! Reversal from Antoine Cartier. Now Cartier puts his feet on the ropes. One! No! Kick out at one. Turnabout is fair play, I believe. And now Cartier's got Stubbs on his shoulder. Forearm to the back of the dome. Look at the kick off, man. Stubbs with a mean clothesline. Sending Cartier back down to the mat. And look at this gut-wrench slam. And look at this. We remember this powerbomb. Deadlift, and he drops him. He hit Cartier with that last week, and the ref called it. And look at Daddy Main in the corner, sunning the Chicago Pimp. Oh, trying to go for another teeth knocker, and he misses. And Cartier dragging Stubbs, but Stubbs reverses. Stubbs picking Cartier up, trying to go for another power bomb. This one had more stank on it. We got a cover. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. Stubbs trying to figure out what the hell he's got to do to keep this man down. Now Stubbs going for another cover. Now he's putting his foot on the ropes. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. Anything you can do, I can do better. But here comes Cartier. Stubbs stopping all of that offense with a belly-to-belly. Center of the ring. Who is going to win this match and gain the right to name the stipulation at Malice in Wonderland? Oh, but look at this. Cartier, Cartier trying to go for another running forearm. Couldn't get it this time. And oh, what a DDT from Stubbs. And these two are beating the hell out of each other like we figured. This could be a preview of what could happen at Malice, but it all depends on what the match would look like. And look at this. Wait a minute, out of nowhere, gold standard. Gold standard. We got to cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Out of nowhere is that gold standard again. Now Stubbs trying to go for the 8 gates. Gets out of the way. Does Cartier. Cartier, what the hell is Cartier doing? Oh, look at that arm drag. Now Cartier, knee to the dome. Cartier's taking it to Stubbs. But that's one thing about Cartier. He is resilient. Nothing Stubbs can do can keep this man down for long. Look at this, man. These two going back and forth. Now power slam from Antoine Cartier, center of the ring. Now Cartier telling Stubbs to get on his feet, but this could be something else. Climbs the top, gator boots, back of the head. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Antoine Cartier. Man, oh man, what a hell of a fight. Cartier set the tone early in the match by attacking Stubbs while he was making his entrance. But now, at the beginning of this match though, it's like Stubbs was unfazed and was taking it to Cartier this entire time. Was in the driver's seat. But the one thing you can say about the Chicago Pimp is he is determined, and that dedication drives him to survive in any type of situation. You saw Stubbs hit him with that ego trip, or the ego check, and he just kicked out of that. But then you see Cartier again continuing on. But Stubbs, of course, kept the onslaught going the entire way. I didn't think Cartier was going to be into this match even further because the brutal assault that Stubbs was laying out during this entire match was nuts. But this right here, this was the turn of the match. because out of nowhere, Gold Standard was hit. And he only got a 2 count from that. But that is when the tide changed in this match. And this right here was to cap it off. The Gator boots to the back of the dome for the 1, 2, 3. And this man right here gets to choose their match in 2 weeks.
Here is your winner, Antoine
Cartier picks up the victory here tonight. Ever important victory, as he will go in next time we hear at Malice in Wonderland, as he faces Bruce Stubbs one-on-one for that Strong Style Championship. And again, this comes down to what match type will he pick. Time will only tell, folks, and we will be here to give you the idea that he's gonna have. But first off, folks, I want to say thank you all for tuning in, as we feel like this might be a fast-paced show. But, you know, we got to get the show on the road here. Definitely appreciate you all for tuning in every Saturday here on this YouTube channel, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. We have Malice in Wonderland coming in 2 weeks here on this YouTube channel, June 13th, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central. Folks, it is now time for our main event of the evening, as Adrian Angel looks to take on the SCW World Champion Reese Price in a non-title match. Will Angel be able to soften up the world champ for his stable mate, James Lee? Or will Reese Price continue to prove his dominance? Prove, show, one of those. Speaking of show, let's get on with it. Let's head back down to the ring.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Alliance from Sao Paulo, Brazil, weighing in at 219 pounds, Adrian the Dragon Angel.
Angel is here representing the Awakening, taking on Money Gang Inc. here tonight. And of course, in a few weeks, it will be James Lee taking on Reese Price one-on-one for the SCW World Championship. And that is our main event at Malice in Wonderland, coming on June 13th, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. As Angel keeps approaching to the ring, ready for the second. Wait a minute! Wait, what the hell is this? Reese Price going right at the leg of Adrian Angel. Reese Price, the match doesn't start again. Reese Price coming down from the entrance, taking out the leg of the Black Dragon of the Awakening. The ref rings the bell, and here we go. As Reese Price, oh my God, big boot to Adrian Angel and tosses Angel around. But Angel fighting back with that speed, making sure the leg still works. And you see Angel getting ready to drop the knee onto the face of the world champ. And Reese clubbing away an Angel. Of course, James Lee is not here. He's not in the building currently. But we got to cover one. No. As he had a family emergency. We wish James, hope everything's okay. But right now, Angel taking on Reese Price. And Reese and, I say Reese and Angel, when it's really been Reese and James just going back and forth. James saying that Reese Price can't beat James Lee on his own, which I kind of think that has some truth to it. Meanwhile, Price doesn't think James Lee has it in him to even beat him. So these two men have a lot to prove to not just one another, but to everyone here in the SCW universe. But look at this, Reese Price up on the top rope. Oh, what a headbutt! Delivered to Angel. But Angel unfazed with an enziguri. Price rolling out the ring. And Angel meeting him right there. Look at this, drop kick. Sending Price back down to the floor. Ref's count is up at 1. And now Angel going right after the world champ. And Angel telling the world champ to get back in this ring. Angel still favoring that leg, but oh! Tried to go for a high-risk maneuver and missed. As Price looking to take full advantage, throwing Angel into the guardrails. And just knocking Angel. Angel fighting around. Oh, and Angel showing how good that leg is with the Black Dragon kicks to the chest. One to the jaw for good measure. He said this leg, mate, is like this, but you wonder how much power that leg actually has. After Reese Price threw all of his, what I can only assume, 300+ pound frame at the lower extremities of Adrian Angel. Angel trying to fight his way back into this match. Kicking with his good leg there. Price picking himself up. Price getting sent. Duck down, look at Angel. Angel with a clothesline. Lariat taking the big man down. We got a cover. 1, no, kick out at 1. Not even enough to damage the champ. Reese Price getting, no, look at the reversal. Now Price, oh, to Morishima. Shima Plex, 1, 2, kick out at 2. Now Reese Price is up on the middle rope. What's he thinking? Oh, look at the shoulder tackle from Reese Price from the second rope. Reese Price clubbing away on Adrian Angel. Look at the clothesline from Reese Price. Now Price making his way to the top rope. Could we see it? Biggest moonsault ever connects. We got a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. How the hell did Angel kick out at 2? The crowd is chanting they're not worthy. I'm not worthy of what we're seeing. How the hell did Angel kick out? And Reese Price still shocked, but he is looking to do damage to Angel here. Oh, look at the clubbing forearms, or a clubbing elbow to the side of Angel. Angel, it's looking dire for Angel in this match, but I still have faith. And Price dropping the head, dropping that headbutt onto Angel. Jesus. And Reese just showing his sheer strength, tossing Angel around. Angel trying to go for a slingshot there, couldn't get it. But Reese Price got Angel up in the air, just drops Angel with a gorilla press slam. You see the world champ just flexing. Reese Price got Angel back up on his shoulders again. This time taking him to the corner. Oh! And Angel still fighting back, still showing that tenacity that is well known for the Black Dragon. Now Angel got the arm of the world champ. What is he looking to do here? Oh my God! Damn near tried to break the arm. But Reese unfazed. Reese, no! Oh, reverse DDT from Angel. This could be it. This could be the start of the change for Angel here. Is he going for the Black Dragon kicks to the chest of the champ? Can he get it? Yes, that fourth one connects. We got a cover. Center of the ring. Could he do it? 1, 2. No. Kick out at 2. Angel can't believe it, but he has to keep pushing. And Angel trying to pick up Reese, but not gonna work. Now Angel again with another reversal. This time reverse DDT. He's got to capitalize. He's got to get the big man off his feet. And he does, DDT. Angel picking Reese back up. Look at the chest shot. Oh, but Price with a reversal, and Price got him up. With that throwing powerbomb. Angel is out. Angel is out. Reese Price, oh my God, low tide. Big man low tide. We got a cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Reese Price, as he sends a message to all the, wait a minute. What the hell? Price has a chair. This is almost what happened last week, except we know James isn't here. Oh my God. Price taking out the leg of Adrian Angel. The ref trying to break it up, but Price, no, my God! What the hell? Reese Price is a bastard and a half. My God, folks, that is our show. Jesus. We will see you here next week on another episode of Showdown. God damn it.